Aries, welcome to your mid-April to mid-May career reading. I have the cards on the table and I'm going to start by pulling an oracle card and then we're going to go through all of the cards. Please check your moon and rising signs. There may be a message for you there as well. And also, if you're interested in a private reading with me where we look at your situation specifically, please check out the description box down below. There is a link to my website there where you can book a reading with me. So let's have a look first. What's the advice for mid-April until mid-May for you, Aries, in terms of your career and work and career path? So whether you're studying or you're employed or you have your own company, what's the advice for you for mid-April and mid-May? What you should know about. Okay. Oh, let's do the cards that flipped and let's have a look. First of all, we have lead from the front. Okay, and then we have, do you feel like you're falling behind? Don't worry, life is not a race. Very interesting. A lot about leading and leadership and going forward and moving towards success. Maybe you're feeling like it's not going the way you wanted it to go. Let me just pop it here. So let's have a look at your cards and then we're going to incorporate the oracle cards as well. Your recent past, so how things have been going for you. We have 7 of Wands. Yeah, so I can see that maybe things were not going the way you wanted it to go. Things weren't as smooth sailing. It wasn't smooth sailing. Maybe you thought it's going to be easier. Whatever you had planned for yourself, you thought it's going to be much less challenges on the way to get it. And I feel like this has not been the case. However, whatever your situation is at the moment, I feel like it requires a lot of strength from you to always push forward. There is always an effort and energy that is required to go forward, to move further and further. And this is tiring. This is exhausting. Very often, this is something, the energy that we are okay for some time. When we fight for something we know we believe in, but if this is happening for a longer period of time, it just feels very much exhausting. It can also cause burnout. It is one of the first stages to get there. So if you feel like you've been falling behind, like you're not going as quickly as you hoped, there are more blockages on your path, more challenges, which this card is also talking about. This could be the case. This is what's happening or what's been happening in your life. So let's have a look at the current situation and current energy. And we have the Emperor. Okay, so, well, the advice for you is lead from the front. So definitely go for more leadership, skills position or energy around you. But let's clarify it. Let's see if this is relating to your situation, specifically to your energy, or maybe there's someone around you. Okay. So we have the Hermit and we have the Death here. Okay. So what I'm feeling here is that you may be going through some very big transition in terms of work. It may not be an external transition for many of you. It may be just your attitude, your energy, but it could be different things for different people. So I do get a sense that there is you need to realize how much you're worth. Oh my god, I cannot say. How important you are, how worthy is your work, and how worthy you are. That you have the skills, you have the expertise, you have the knowledge, need to show yourself as that person who is the boss, who has the power, who has the skills, who knows what to do, who has the knowledge to lead people towards something better. I feel like you could have been kind of like hiding a little bit in the back, having a lot of knowledge, a lot of knowing how to do everything, and not having a lot of trouble in terms of like learning how to do things. I feel like it's more difficult for you to push yourself forward in front of other people, showing to other people how much you know and how much you can do, and that you can be powerful and can lead. And I feel like there is a very, very big transition that is happening in your life in this regard, and especially in your career, where you may be put in a position where you no longer just are a separate entity that works individually and not really having an impact on other people, that is just learning and gathering the knowledge. I feel like you are being asked now to share that knowledge with others, to be in a position of authority and leadership, and to lead and mentor other people as well. So if you've been fighting and working really hard to get to that point, I feel like things can be turning around for you. But this comes also if we do have the death here. So this may not be like the easiest and smoothest transition possible. It may come with a lot of responsibility, a lot to worry about as well, a lot of pressure. It is very meaningful. That's what I'm getting here. So let's have a look at the future energy for you. And we have the 10 of Swords. Okay. Definitely a lot here about we had the 10 of Pentacles underneath. As you can see, a lot of ending energy, a lot of transformational energy for you. Why do we have the 10 of Swords? I do not get it. Okay. As something negative, yeah. So we have 5 of Hierophant, 4 of Wands, and Justice. I do get a sense that things are finally shifting for you. This is actually a good thing and good card to have in this position, because I do see that transition and that change that is happening or will be happening very soon in terms of your career, where you are stepping up. If you've been working very hard to make things happen, you're gonna get what you deserve. So you may get that better position. Let's say maybe you're gonna be a manager or boss. You're gonna be responsible for other people. This is all about for many of you, that can also be in a very more like corporate or organized environment. So if you work for a big company, government, corporation, that could be also the situation where you are kind of solidifying your position in that organization, in that structure, and you get what you deserve. And if you've been treated badly and you had to fight for what's yours and people were not recognizing your worth, I feel like you've proved all of them that you are absolutely worth it, and the worst is behind you. The worst is over. The situation where you are always facing struggle is ending, and you may have that ability now to spread your wings and to show people what you can do. So let's have a look at what's the advice for you for mid-April, mid-May. And we have the Hermit. So we have the Hermit twice here. Yeah, lead the way. That's what I'm getting here. I have very strong vibe here. lead the way, show and spread your knowledge, shared knowledge and skills with others. Usually the hermit is all about going within and learning, and maybe there are some skills that are required from you that you need to learn, but I feel like for you mostly it's just trusting in your ability and in your knowledge, and trusting that you've gained a lot during that time where people didn't really see you as a leader. You've learned a lot, you've matured a lot in terms of your career, and you are ready now to kind of leave this cave, the hermit's cave, to spread that light to others. So I feel like this is what we see here, kind of stepping up and being the mentor and teaching the other people here. And this is what we also see in a Hierophant card. This is someone who has the authority and people look up to, and they listen to this person. So let's have a look at the external factors. So something that is outside of your control but influences your situation. And we have the Ace of Cups. Okay, so as I said, for some of you, you may be stepping up to do something new, something more advanced, whatever that means for you on your career path. Something that requires you to be more mature and more serious about what you're doing. And this could be offered to you. This could be offered to you quite unexpectedly. I do get you've been working very hard for a long time to get it, but maybe you weren't really expected it to happen now, and now it's happening, and your struggles are ending. So there are opportunities around you where you can prove yourself to be the person who is perfect for that opportunity. So keep on your eyes open on different things that people say, or messages, offers that you see around you. Maybe there will be something there that will spark your interest and will put you on that path. So let's have a look at your hopes and fears for mid-April and mid-May. And we have the Moon card. So with the Moon card, we do see that a little bit of fear on your side. A little bit of fear about the future, about moving forward, about the plan, the clear goals that you may not have just yet, because you're shifting. You are going through quite a big change in terms of your career, and if you felt like you were falling behind and you weren't getting what you deserve, if things suddenly shift for you to be at the front and leading, this sparks more different insecurities. So where we feel like we fail and we're behind, we are fearing that we're not good enough, or that we don't deserve being on the front. And then when you lead, you may feel like, oh my god, where should I go? What's the path forward? Now being on the front, I need to know that. I'm afraid that I'm going to make a wrong decision, but also the imposter syndrome. So maybe I don't deserve it. I wasn't really good, or I wasn't doing that well, and suddenly I'm doing much, much better. So just be mindful about how you think about it, what your emotions are about it, what you feel about your self-worth. Just keep an eye on that, and don't pull yourself into that spiral of anxiety and fear. Things will clear up. You will see the way once you start walking the path. You need to end one thing to transition to another. It's not always very clear what the other thing is or where it leads you. So you need to give it a little bit of time. So let's have a look at the overall outcome for mid-April until mid-May. We have the Ace of Swords. So that's another ace. But this is that clarity that we're talking about here. And again, opportunity showing up. So I feel like, and then that new start after things are ending. So I do get a sense that things will become much easier, much clearer, much much better for you, because you'll know where you stand, what you can do, what you cannot do, what is offered to you, where you're going, what you can achieve, what you truly can do. You may get an offer with the Ace of Cups and Ace of Swords as well. This could be an offer from someone. Someone may contact you to tell you that there is something that is there for you to take or to give it a try. What I'm seeing here as well is that you may do something that requires a lot of knowledge, because we have the Hermit here twice, a lot of very high position cards that are talking about knowledge and intellect and wisdom that needs to be gained, the expertise that you need to have in order to move forward. And so you may be doing some serious stuff that not everyone can do. There is a lot of learning that needs to be done in order to do that and be in that place. Yeah, so I do get a sense that you may not be very clear what to do about the new start, how to move forward. Okay, let me have a look. I have a card on the floor. Let me just grab it. Okay, so we have the Seven of Cups here. Yeah. So you might be hesitating a little bit. There may be a little bit of uncertainty, as we saw with the Moon card. A little bit of fear as well. What to do, how to do it, where to go, which path to choose. So if you're given an opportunity to do something more serious, bigger, better, more impactful, you may be hesitating a little bit and wondering what you should do and what you should choose. I think obviously it's your decision, and it's going to be absolutely your decision to take. But I do get a sense from those cards that it is your time to lead. It's your time to be the leader. Your time to show other people how much you know and how much wisdom you have, and show that you can do it. You can absolutely do it. I think I'm going to leave it at that. If you enjoyed this video and if you resonate with the messages and you want to share your thoughts or experiences with me, please leave a message in the comment section down below. And if you're interested in a personal reading with me, check out the description box for the link to my website to book a reading. And thank you so much for watching. I truly appreciate all of you being here and taking time to listen to my messages. And thank you so much, and I'll see you next time. Bye!